watching RTV. We have Brent Lewis in the studio. Good afternoon,
How's
Brent.
it going?
Good, good. You were today on location at the Willow Fire.
Yeah, I was actually on my way back from Santa Cruz, and I heard that there was a fire. I could actually see the plume coming over the hill, and I was like, I got here, and I was like, I got to grab my camera and stuff. So I headed straight out to the fire.
What time was that?
About 4:30. I headed out there as fast as I could. I actually called Bill and said, where are you at? Where can I go? And he actually gave me good directions.
Oh.
And he said, you'll be best on Willow Creek Road. You're safe there. You can see everything from there. So when we got on location, we just, I set up the camera and started filming. And it was quite exciting, actually.
What kind of crews did you see out there?
There was about 25 engines. PG&E just started showing up, which I found was strange because they were immediately there. They cut the power to the place immediately, so I guess they wouldn't have other spot fires and this and that. And there was 3 helicopters with water baskets. There was also a fire retardant airplane and a spotter.
Okay. Do we know where they were grabbing the water from?
You know, they grabbed from 2 locations. There must have been a pond on the other side of Willow Creek Road, and then there must have been a creek or a pond down in the gorge where the fire was mostly centered because you had 3 choppers picking up from opposite sides of the road.
Gotcha. You mentioned that there were kind of 4 upper areas and the fire kind of burned itself down.
Yeah, you had 4 mountain peaks and it kind of made an X. So you had these real deep, I mean, probably a 2,000-foot elevation drop. So the fire burned down, and by the time it burnt down, it looked like CAL FIRE probably had set fire retardant and water up on those ridges. So when it burnt up, and there was no homes or structures on those that whole mountain area, so they kind of used it to kind of diffuse the fire. So when I was getting ready to leave, I was out there about an hour and a half, 2 hours. But it looked like it was going to be under control. In fact, one of a passerby who was also photographing it said, looks like it's about out. And I noticed that there was minimal smoke. Of course, there's hot spots and things like that that they're going to have to do all night and maybe into tomorrow. But it looked pretty well handled.
One of the shots you had previous burn from the Butte fire, kind of real close to where this fire is.
Yeah, on Willow Creek Road, as I'm looking out, I noticed that you could see the old burn area from Butte fire, and it had the new growth in there, and then in between was really like dead grass and this and that, and then this fire. So it looked like it was about 5 miles out. So the fires didn't connect, and it didn't burn any of the previous area from the Butte fire.
Great. Well, we want to thank you for going out and reporting for RTV. Anything you'd like to say to the viewers as far as fire safety or awareness?
The most important thing is, if your home is not out there, if you don't have best friends that are losing their home and they don't call you, please stay out of the areas. You guys, I was in the way. I was reporting, but I was in the way. So I got the footage that we needed to inform the public, and then I got out of there. So it doesn't do good to clog those areas up. You're not helping the situation.
Yeah, congestion of the trucks. And
right.
The people need to be there.
They need to do their job.
Need to be there. Great.
So.
Well, Brent, always a pleasure. Thanks for coming in the studio. Thanks for reporting for RTV. And we will see you next time. But remember, RTV
is your TV.
Thank you.